the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Knights offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's a big stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Oh, they're after him. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing off, and you want to...
Touchdown, UCF! Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculate it down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, they get paid.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Louisville Cardinals offense has its first opportunity of the day. Back to pass, it's Flanagan. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Got his man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically pushed the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Fires left. Got him downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? From the shotgun, they'll run it. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him where...
Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Back to throw, it's Villa. Got his man in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Knights will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Alabama was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen over the years. Roll Tide, sure, but this one lacked any real style points. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Cardinals line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention.
There he goes. Delivers the stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Give to the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Bunch formation for these receivers. The give to the back. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Flanagan. Quickly complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Down a throw. He's going to run it. Breaks into the open.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Blasted as he lets it go.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Here comes the offense on first down. Give to the back. Shows him the stiff arm. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Turning it on. He's at the touchdown, UCF! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. Problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking downfield, it's Flanagan. Finds his tight end. Bulldozes his way through. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Unleashes one. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. He wants to start this drive with a pass. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
QBs like this are so hard to defend. They know what you're doing, and they're getting the ball out fast. They knew they had the corner route, take advantage, hit it right now.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Villa. Flips it out on the screen. Across the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knights!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had... Now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Quick step and go. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Flanagan. Here's a heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the big fella. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Hoping to cut into that lead, and they did not. The lead is huge. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. set to get this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is the time to go out and do it.
Wide receiver going in motion. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 20. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
I got to be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the second half, he still doesn't have a catch.
Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3, nothing but green grass down the middle. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Cardinals, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Rushes on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Trying play action. He's open on the right. Touchdown Cardinals! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. back to pass. Got his man. Oh, the spin move. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. Big lead. They're just fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because up is working.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early. And
there he goes. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCF!
man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do once you get...
It's a running room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Henry. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Bridges. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They got nothing on the last play, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. He's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front four to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. He finally steps out of bounds. A gigantic run that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. back to work with a first down in the final period. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Knights will hustle to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this fourth-quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field and lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Cardinals decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on! And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. Looking to pass. It's Porter. Got his man quickly. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside the ACC today. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. To the air on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front 7. They're able to fight off the blocks on that 3rd down screen play, make the tackle, now setting up 4th down.
Punt is on its way. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the option. He'll toss it, finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Porter. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Knights! Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Looking to throw on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Handoff from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Oh, what a move. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The Knights moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Porter. Swings it out to his running back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. There he goes. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner is stopped. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do